I've been in real estate for almost 8 years, or maybe it is 8 years. I don't know. Something like that.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, I started part-time when my daughter was like 2.5, 3. And then I had my son, and then I went full-time in like the end of 2020, like middle 2020. I really went like full-time. So about 3 years full-time. And I was at Shore West before, came to KW, and then like loving it, obviously. So I have 2 kids. Mila is 10 and Anthony is 6. So I'm always like running around with them. I've been married for 12 years this July.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm so glad having this with you, because these are a lot of things I just don't know. I know you're married, I know you have kids, but I'm like, the number of 8 years. Yeah. It's a lot. That's a decade. That's over a decade.
Yeah. I was kind of young, but.
Well, you don't look a day over 21, so kudos to you, honey.
Thanks. I won't tell you my secrets.
I know people ask me mine as well, but I'm like, I don't know. All right. Well, I'm going to put those 5 minutes on the clock and get this going. So, you're an ace on social media, and you just won 2023's Guru Award. So, what do you think is most important about marketing as far as social media content, and in order to stand out in this giant sea of competition?
Oh, that's a hard one. There's some really amazing people on social media that do way more than I do. I try to keep it pretty simple. I think that creating a brand that is super recognizable is like the ultimate key. So, picking your brand colors, your logo, your fonts, and sticking to the same vibe throughout your whole page. I think that's like the best thing to do. I want somebody to see something that I posted and know it was me without even looking at the caption or seeing who posted it. So I think that's really important. And then I just like to be myself in my stories. So my page is very business oriented and a little bit of personal in there, but mostly business. But my stories is where you find like all the chaos behind the scenes.
I do enjoy your stories.
Being real is key.
Oh yes, real and relatable and relevant. Yeah, the R's. All right, so if you weren't in real estate, what do you think you'd be doing?
So I'm actually from New York, and I went to school in New York City at FIT. So my degree is actually in fashion merchandising and management. So I would actually probably still be in my old career somehow. I would be a buyer, purchasing clothes for some type of retailer out there.
Wow, and just looking at your social media, I would have assumed that you've got something going on with style, because it's very chic, so it makes sense. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So what are 5 songs that are on your motivation playlist?
Oh God, I don't know. I don't really have one. I'm terrible. I'm just very much like Spotify tells me what to listen to. Currently it's like a bunch of Taylor Swift songs, honestly. Mostly because I'm around my 10-year-old and she's influenced me.
That's true. My younger nephews, like they have a little influence on me too, and telling me what's in and what's not, and like, whatever.
I don't listen to a ton of music except for like what she tells me to listen to. Otherwise, it's podcasts.
Yes. Oh my God, what podcast are you into?
So the CEO of Modern Agent does one called The Marketing Bar, which I like totally love. Hustle Humbly is great. What else? I listen to the one that Rick Rubin does. The one that Gary Keller does. And then Bigger Pockets. A whole bunch of like some crime ones. A bunch of random stuff.
Yeah. I listen to a couple of self-help ones, but I never even know who the hosts are. It's in my Spotify stuff, and I might play. Yeah. So what advice do you have for other solo agents out there?
Honestly, lean in on your community. That's what helped me. I think that being present in the community, participating in like the school, I'm on the PTO board, and just like being out there has helped me a lot. At first, it was very hard to break through, And especially when you're a younger age and people don't really take you as seriously, I feel like. But once you start showing your face often and people start to like recognize you, recognize your face, recognize your name, then it's a lot easier. So definitely, break into the community, and then obviously your sphere and stuff, but it's definitely harder to get through your sphere than it is through the community. So it depends.
Yeah, that's excellent advice. And the last question, we're already there. What's a social media trend that's going on that drives you absolutely crazy?
I just saw one yesterday where this guy was like, he says like realtors that sold one house last year, and then they're like doing walkthroughs of like giant houses and like pretending like that's crazy.
I think I saw one too, and it was like by a garage or something, and he was just like completely, it was a mess.
Yeah.
Like, what is funny. This? Oh, love it. Well, you made it, and there's 20 seconds left. Like, wow.
Yay.
See, people get nervous and everything about 5 and 5s, and I'm like, it's literally not that hard. It's pretty easy, and I think I asked pretty decent questions.
No, those were good questions. I'm okay.
Yeah, you even popped in a bonus one about the podcast. So that's a question that really we should have went there, because you've got a whole list of them.
Yep, so, I can send them if anyone.
I really appreciate your time today.
No problem.
That was awesome. And
Thanks
I'm glad
for having me.
Yeah, of course. I'm, seeing you like just in passing in the office, like dropping off your million closes, and then just passing by for other things, especially during Ignite. I was like, learning that you're the baker supreme, like your desserts. Anyway, that's where I
love
went.
to host, so I will make you food and feed you, and you can come eat at my house anytime. My door is always open to everybody.
I'm taking you up on that. But I'll let you go for today, though. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.